I've been a world champion in this sport for a long time. I left, came back, and became a world champion again. I don't need anything except these big fights. I've been fighting for so long against the best guys in the world. I want these big fights that people want to see, that are going to pay the big money. 135 is looking amazing right now. The whole division is stacked. Everybody's pissed off. Everybody's fighting everybody now. And there was a time where you got certain guys like, hey, I'm not fighting this guy. He's my teammate. Well, how are you supposed to be the best in the world if you're unwilling to fight certain people? But right now we got Dillashaw fighting Austin Sal. We got Caraway beating Sterling. McDonald fighting Lineker. And, Cody's the number 7 guy, and he just beat the number 10 guy. So, that being said, division's more stacked than it's ever been. The question is, which one of these guys sells out an arena? Which one of these guys does everybody want to see fight? Are they chomping at the bit to see any of these guys get in the ring and fight? Will they fill up a stadium to come watch any of those gentlemen fight? I don't know, but I think that a lot of people would definitely come to watch me. Either they want to see me lose or they want to see me win, and I know that I can do that. So the question is, who of these people that I can fight next brings something to the table for me more than I make them famous?
If they came back to you with some ideas, what are some ideas of maybe let's say you pull a Dan Henderson. So we had Dan Henderson on the show, and or maybe you've seen it out in the headlines. He's saying, if they give me a Michael Bisping fight, for sure to make my last one, I'll be happy with that. I'll go on my way. What would be an enjoyable scenario for you to say, okay, that one gets me up, that one gets me going?
Really, honestly, a rematch with Lawler, without a doubt. Possibly a rematch with Diaz. 2 scenarios that I can think of that would interest me. I'm in shape. If Tyron Woodley or Robbie Lawler get hurt, I'm ready to jump in there and fight for the title again.
This is the biggest event in UFC history. I mean, anytime you get to the ones like UFC 100, UFC 200, they're big events. But not only is it a big event in number, it's a big event because you got the most important fight that UFC can put on. Look, when Conor and Nate were going to fight, great fight, but what's it for? It's not for a title shot. It's not for a belt. John and I, 2 of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, fighting for the undisputed UFC light heavyweight championship. Biggest fight UFC can put on.
This is bigger than McGregor versus Diaz?
This is the best fight the UFC can put on because it has meaning. This one has meaning. It's not just a fight that's fun. Love Conor, love Nate. It's a good fight. But what does it mean? Because this event is so important, you got to have a fight that matters, a fight that means something in the grand scheme of things. So you got 2 of the best fighters fighting each other for a belt. What?
Come on, let's go, Denise. Let's go. Get this shit. Get pressed up.